Capricorn, listen carefully. October 1st, 2025 is not an ordinary date circled on the calendar. It is the day the 9th of September, 1990. Portal swings wide open, a rare alignment of cosmic energy that happens once in a lifetime. This portal is a spiritual test. It doesn't just open doors, it decides who is ready to step through into abundance and who will be trapped repeating the same exhausting karmic cycles. And here's the danger. If you walk into this energy unprepared, if you ignore the warnings, you could lock yourself into patterns that drain your wealth, suffocate your relationships, and keep your soul chained to struggles that should have ended years ago. But there's also a miracle waiting. If you step in with awareness, if you understand the rules of this cosmic exam, the 9/9/9 portal can rewrite your destiny. It can wipe away old debts, heal wounds that have haunted you, and open shocking new pathways for love, success, and spiritual freedom. Capricorn, the universe is about to place you at a crossroads. One path repeats your past, the other path unlocks your future. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the 3 spiritual mistakes you must avoid at all costs, because the portal will test you. Miss these signs, and the price will be painful. But if you recognize them, you will not just survive this shift, you will rise into the life you were meant to live. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change everything. Capricorn, before we dive into the 3 mistakes, let's set the stage. October 1st is not just another date. It's carrying the energy of September 9th, 1999, a triple alignment of the number of endings, release, and higher wisdom. In numerology, the number 9 is the number of completion. It's the full circle, the graduation point, the closing of one chapter so another can begin. But when it triples, 9/9/9, it doesn't just whisper change, it shouts it. It pulls old contracts, karmic debts, and unfinished business right into the open, demanding resolution. Think of it like the universe holding up a cosmic report card. Whatever you've been avoiding, whatever lessons you've been resisting, it all comes due under the 9/9/9 portal. This is not punishment, this is cleansing, a chance to clear the slate and step forward lighter, stronger, freer. And Capricorn, for you, this portal carries even greater weight. Why? Because your entire zodiac blueprint is about responsibility, discipline, and destiny contracts. You are the sign of builders, leaders, and legacy makers. You don't just live for today, you live to create something that lasts. That's why the universe is watching you closely during this alignment. The 9/9/9 portal is your exam of destiny. Are you ready to release what no longer serves you? Or will you cling to the old out of fear, duty, or stubbornness? Because for Capricorn, the temptation is always to hold on tighter, work harder, and push through, even when the door has already closed. But here's the real suspense. Capricorn, you are one of the signs most watched during this portal, because your soul has a contract with destiny, and contracts are coming due. Some Capricorns will pass this test with flying colours, stepping into shocking abundance and alignment. Others will stumble, repeating painful cycles for years to come. But here's the twist. Not every Capricorn will pass this test. Some will rise, some will fall. And the difference? It all comes down to avoiding the 3 spiritual mistakes I'm about to reveal. Capricorn, your first and most dangerous mistake during the 9th of September, 1999. Portal is this: ignoring the silence. You see, during this alignment, the universe rarely shouts. It whispers. It hides its guidance in the pauses, in the delays, in the moments where everything suddenly goes still. And if you are so busy pushing forward, filling every second with noise, work, or distractions, you will miss the very instructions meant to guide you through this gateway. Let me give you a picture. Imagine standing before a door made of gold. Behind it lies your next chapter: wealth, healing, and destiny. The key is already in the lock, but you're talking so loudly, so endlessly, that you don't hear the faint click as the key drops into place. You miss your chance to open the door simply because you couldn't stop long enough to listen. That's what ignoring the silence looks like during the 9th of September 1990 portal. Now, here's how the universe delivers silence: a sudden delay that cancels your plans, technology breaking down when you need it most, people around you pulling back, going quiet, or disappearing from conversations, even your own body demanding rest when you want to push harder. These aren't random annoyances. They are cosmic pauses. They are the universe's way of saying, stop, listen. Something important is about to be revealed. But Capricorn, you're ruled by discipline and ambition. Your instinct is to fill the silence, to fix the delay, to keep grinding. That's why this mistake is so dangerous for you, because while you're forcing movement, you miss the download. And that download could be the one piece of guidance that changes everything. Now let me share something deeper. Silence is not always comfortable. In fact, it can feel terrifying. When everything goes quiet, when the noise fades, what rushes in are the truths you've been avoiding, the emotions you've buried, the inner voice you've silenced. And facing that can feel harder than running 10 miles uphill. But here's the twist. Silence isn't empty. Silence is full of secrets. It is in the stillness that your ancestors whisper, that your intuition speaks, that your destiny blueprint begins to show itself. If you resist it, you block your miracle. If you embrace it, you step into alignment. So Capricorn, during this 9/9/9 portal, when things suddenly go quiet, don't panic, don't force, don't rush, pause, listen, reflect. Because in those quiet moments, the universe is handing you the map. And if you ignore it, you may walk right past the miracle that was meant for you. Capricorn, the second spiritual mistake you must avoid during the September 9th, 1990 portal is chasing the wrong door. Here's the truth. When this portal opens, it doesn't reveal just one doorway. It reveals many. Some are golden gates to your destiny, but others are illusions, old karmic loops disguised as blessings. And this is where it gets dangerous. Capricorn, you are ambitious, practical, and hardworking. When an opportunity shows up, your instinct is to grab it, to commit, to prove your strength. But not every door is meant for you. Some exist only to test your discernment. How do you know the difference? The wrong door often looks too easy, too familiar. It feels like déjà vu, pulling you back into old patterns you thought you'd outgrown. It might come in the form of an ex suddenly reappearing, promising change, or a job that looks shiny on the outside but demands the same soul-draining hustle you swore you'd leave behind, or even money that arrives quickly but with strings attached that tie you down. The right door, on the other hand, may not look glamorous at first. It may feel uncomfortable, even challenging. Why? Because it asks you to step beyond what's familiar. It stretches you. It feels aligned with your soul, not just your fears. That's how you know. Think of it like standing in a hallway with doors on both sides. One is glowing brightly, tempting you with shortcuts and promises of quick fixes. The other is quieter, harder to push open, but behind it lies real transformation. But here's the twist. Sometimes the wrong door shines brighter. It sparkles because it knows your weaknesses. And if you choose it, the universe won't slam it shut. No, it will let you walk through so you can learn the lesson the hard way. Capricorn, your task is clear. Don't be fooled by appearances. Look deeper. Ask yourself, is this door repeating my past? Or is it creating my future? Choose wisely, because the door you chase determines the story you live. Capricorn, the third mistake that could cost you everything during the 9th of September, 1999. Portal is this: refusing to release. This portal is not just about beginnings, it's about endings. The energy of 9 represents completions, closures, and karmic cleanup. If you cling to what's already expired, whether it's a relationship, a job, a belief, or even an old version of yourself, you block the miracle waiting to replace it. And here's where Capricorn gets tested hardest. Your strength is loyalty, perseverance, and commitment. But that strength can become your shadow. You work harder on what should already be dead. You fight to fix what's beyond repair. You hold on out of duty, out of fear, out of pride. Think of it: staying in an expired relationship long after love has withered, simply because you don't want to fail. Clinging to a career that drains your spirit just because you've already invested years. Or holding grudges that keep your heart heavy because letting go feels like losing. But here's the truth: release is not loss, it's sacred space making. When you let go, you are not left empty. You are creating room for the new blessings the portal wants to deliver. You are clearing the soil for fresh seeds to grow. The hardest part? Release feels like death before it feels like rebirth. That's why so many resist it. Capricorn, you fear wasting effort. You fear letting go of control. You fear what comes next. Yet the 9/9/9 portal demands surrender. But here's the twist: the universe won't wait for your permission. If you refuse to release, it will remove it for you. And when that happens, it can feel like a storm: sudden breakups, shocking job shifts, unexpected endings. What you cling to may be ripped away, not to punish you, but to free you. So Capricorn, choose wisely. Release with grace before the storm forces it. Because the faster you let go, the faster the miracle flows in. Capricorn, now that you know the 3 mistakes, let's go deeper. Because the 9/9/9 portal doesn't just bring abstract lessons. It brings very specific tests, tailored to your sign. And if you know where to look, you'll recognize them before they knock you off balance. First, contract endings. This can show up in your career, business partnerships, or even legal matters. The 9/9/9 energy clears expired agreements. If a work project suddenly collapses, if a boss or client walks away, or if a contract that once felt secure now feels shaky, don't panic. This is the universe cutting ties where your soul no longer belongs. For Capricorn, who thrives on stability, this can feel like the ground is shifting. But it's not collapse, it's redirection. Second, karmic cleanup. Old debts, emotional, financial, even spiritual, can resurface now. Someone from your past may reappear, not to restart a cycle, but to close it. An old argument might come back for resolution, or a lingering guilt might demand forgiveness. These aren't setbacks, they're opportunities to release weight you've carried for far too long. Third, unexpected opportunities that feel uncomfortable. Here's the tricky part: the right door won't always feel easy. The universe may send you an offer, an invitation, or a shift that challenges your comfort zone. It may not look glamorous at first glance, but if your gut says, this is different, this is growth, that's your side. So how do you prepare for these portal tests? By tuning yourself into alignment before they arrive. Capricorn, discipline is your strength. Use it now for spiritual practice. Meditation. Sit in silence for 9 minutes each morning. This aligns you with the portal's frequency. Journaling. Write down what you're ready to release and what you want to call in. Rituals. Burn old papers, delete outdated files, clear your physical space. Symbolic actions create spiritual openings. Forgiveness. Letters, Write one you'll never send, releasing resentment that weighs on your heart. Numerical awareness. Pay attention when you see 9:09 on the clock. That's the universe confirming alignment. These aren't small gestures. They are signals to the universe that you are ready to close the past and step into the new. But here's the twist. The portal doesn't just open on October 1st. It lingers for 9 days. That means 9 tests, 9 signs, and 9 chances to prove you're ready. Each day, the universe will nudge you, challenge you, and present you with choices. The way you respond will shape not just October, but the next 9 months of your life. Capricorn, remember, the 9/9/9 portal is not here to punish you, it's here to liberate you. But liberation always comes with tests. If you prepare, you'll pass. And if you pass, the doors that open will be unlike anything you've seen before. Capricorn, now imagine this. What happens if you walk through the 9/9/9 portal with awareness? What happens if you avoid the 3 mistakes, ignoring the silence, chasing the wrong door, and refusing to release? The answer is simple: miracles. First, wealth opportunities flow. Doors in your career swing open, unexpected promotions, surprising offers, or sudden recognition for the work you've quietly been building. Financial channels that once felt blocked suddenly clear. What felt like grinding uphill finally shifts into momentum, and opportunities that once slipped away now fall right into place. This isn't luck, it's alignment. Second, relationships shift toward truth. Masks fall. People reveal their true intentions, whether that means new honesty in love or the clearing out of those who no longer serve your journey. Toxic ties dissolve and genuine connections deepen. You no longer waste energy on those who drain you. Instead, you find yourself surrounded by souls who push you forward, not pull you back. Third, spiritual clarity arrives. The illusions fade. The fears, doubts, and confusion that clouded your judgment start to dissolve. You see things as they truly are, not as your ego wants them to be. Your intuition sharpens, your dreams speak louder, and you feel guided by a force greater than yourself. Capricorn, this is why October 1st, 2025 matters. This isn't just a date, it's your cosmic exam. It's the day the universe asks, are you ready to graduate from your past? Or will you keep repeating the same old lessons? Here's the power you hold. If you pass this test, the next 9 months can look nothing like your past 9 years. Think about that. 9 years of struggle, delay, and lessons, replaced by 9 months of accelerated growth, blessings, and breakthroughs. This portal is not small, it is not ordinary, it is destiny standing at your door. And Capricorn, if anyone has the strength, the discipline, and the courage to rise through it, it's you. So Capricorn, October 1st, 2025 is not just a date. It is your 9/9/9 portal of destiny. This is the cosmic doorway that only opens when the universe knows you're ready to face your greatest test and claim your greatest reward. And now, I want you to carry 3 truths with you, 3 warnings etched into your heart. Don't ignore the silence. Don't chase the wrong door. Don't refuse to release. These are the traps that could keep you stuck. But avoiding them is the key to unlocking your next chapter. Now let me turn this back to you, because awareness starts with honesty. Which of these mistakes do you feel pulling at you the most right now? Is it the silence you don't want to face? The tempting door that feels too easy? Or the weight of something you know you should release, but haven't yet found the courage to let go of? Drop your answer in the comments below. Don't hold it in, because when you speak it out, you begin breaking the cycle, and your words may inspire another Capricorn who is battling the very same test. And if this message resonated with your soul, if you felt the truth of it stirring inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with another Capricorn, a friend, a loved one, someone who needs this wake-up call before October 1st arrives. Because remember, this portal isn't just personal, it's collective. The more of us who pass the test, the brighter the ripple effect becomes. Capricorn, the portal is here. The door is open. The choice is yours. Step forward with courage, clarity, and faith. And when you do, you won't just pass a test. You'll write a brand new destiny.